The chapter kicks off with an intense conversation between Gojo and Yuta. Yuta, determined and desperate, asks Gojo for Sukuna's last finger. However, Gojo flatly refuses, leaving Yuta in shock. Gojo explains his reasoning by comparing it to Hikari's gamble, a risky move with high stakes. Yuta then unveils a crucial detail about his curse technique, the ability to copy techniques. For this, he needs a part of the person's body, which must be consumed by Rika. The effectiveness of this copying process hinges on the number of times it's used. Once the healing is complete, the part of the body consumed by Rika becomes useless. This was the case when Yuta took parts of Inumaki and Hina's bodies, which modern science and reverse cursed techniques, RCT, couldn't heal. In a shocking revelation, Yuta admits that Yuji is unaware of the plan. Despite this, Yuta consumes one of Yuji's fingers, infused with Sukuna's cursed energy, aiming to copy the powerful shrine technique. This triggers a delusion in Sukuna, making him believe that his shrine has been replicated. The scene then shifts to Gakuganji and Yuthami, who discuss the significance of Sukuna's last finger. Gakuganji questions whether the finger, as a special cursed object, can sustain curse, hinting that techniques through binding vows. Yuthami, having just awakened, hints at something ominous. Back in the present, Sukuna quickly notices something off. Yuji's fingers are missing. Just then, Nobara makes a triumphant return, telling the boys to rejoice. Sukuna realizes, to his horror, that Nobara's technique has managed to affect his soul. Meanwhile, Yuji, upon seeing Nobara, smiles with tears streaming down his face, overwhelmed by emotion. Sukuna, now unable to use his domain expansion, finds himself on the receiving end of Yuji's furious assault. Yuji's punch is so powerful that it forces Sukuna to vomit. But even in this dire situation, Sukuna refuses to surrender. He notes that Yuji has expended a tremendous amount of energy and that his makeshift technique might just be enough to stop him. Sukuna declares that it's over for Yuji, but Yuji, with a cold, determined expression, delivers another devastating punch. Sukuna is left bewildered as Yuji, unrelenting, declares, "Let's end this ever-cycling battle with Black Flash." The chapter concludes with an editor's note, the end of a long battle. My heart is racing. Jujutsu Kaisen seems to be reaching its climax in just one more episode. Gidge, you've outdone yourself, I love it. And there's no break next week, so we're in for more action soon. It feels like a throwback to the Heian era, who knows what's coming next. Please support me, and let's keep the excitement going.